So here we go again. The crowds have gathered in their masses once more as the curtain rises on another series of gladiatorial combats, another season of Italian football. There really is nothing like it. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And so, Jim, on this most joyous occasion, dare you make a prediction?
Well, Peter, the Italian league has always had a great reputation as being pretty defensive, but I think we're starting to see a greater mix of styles now. It's really well balanced too. I'd say there are 6 or 7 teams who have a very realistic chance of winning this.
Things already rolling.
I just think what's most...
It's Di Maria! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chooses to go cross-field. Now, what about a counter-attack? Space for him to turn and look. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Messi. Lovely, now then. And the shot! Goal! Milan! So, what's your view on that goal, then?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. Mbappe takes a shot! That's put pay to the danger. He's gone forward.
Milan would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And he's running through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Milan currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. And it's Robertson. Big chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And here's Di Maria. Now it's Messi. Messi's cross. Cleared away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's been shipped out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Di Maria tries to pass it through. Mbappe!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Koulibaly. Di Maria. Short changes him with that pass. Now he's off and running. Can he spark a counter here? He is through here! Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
We're looking at a different game now.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here.
Chance, surely! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Di Maria. Di Maria powering forward here. And here's Di Maria. And here's Mbappe. Tries one from range. In he goes again, and we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a throw. Wriggles his way through. Rodri. And it's Son Heung-min. Knocks it into space. Cross from Robertson. And that has been cleared.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Koulibaly. Koulibaly. Shinta. And that signals the end of the first period. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Di Maria. Brilliantly cut out. It's Di Maria! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Di Maria is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, he's bustling through. He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
60 minutes played.
14 spettatori.
Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Can he finish? And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
He's looking wide. Tries to dink it through. That's the keeper's ball.
Banda clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare.
Getting up there! That's a lovely, neat pass. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, that's fabulous. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. It's run loose here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min scooting forward. And here's Di Maria. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's picked his way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
Time for a change in personnel.
Numero 11. Messi.
Header comes in!
Il numero 15.
No, not the best of headers. Rodri. Now it's Maciej Cunha. He won't be happy with that one. Can he latch on to this? Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Maciej Cunha. Goes for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
He's having a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Sotil.
Indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Great defending, strong and determined. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Very nicely done. And that's been... And the shot! Son Heung-min has created 1 goal already. And it's Fascioli. That has been cut short. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan have launched themselves in the desired manner. This the perfect result to build upon in the weeks ahead. Mbappe, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they've managed to start on the front foot. That's the most important thing. Clearly, a lot of the stuff they've worked on during pre-season paid off, and it's something that's quietly satisfying.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is